Welcome to Advancing a Shared Vision with AI and Social Media. I'm Chris Zirkle, and we do have a bit.ly there for you to access the resources and materials. So be sure to go ahead and type that in so you can participate. Today's session, of course, when we did this live in person, it'd be a little bit different than you watching on a video. So it's basically a really intense kind of workshop to get you started with using AI and social media to advance a shared vision or message to your target audiences. That's basically the gist of what we're going to do, but we're really getting down to the nitty gritty, and we have some steps for us to follow. Just to give you a little idea of where I'm coming from, my experience, so you can see that I am currently creating a lot of content with AI and managing it through for businesses, schools, myself, other organizations, and so I have real world application. I'm just not kind of just talking to you from not having any personal experience. For example, just to give you my kind of short background, worked for Wake County Public School Systems for 20 plus years. I got my master's in instructional design and technology. I'm a digital learning coordinator currently. We have 26 schools that we support that are K through 12. I create a lot of content for our district. I do the district podcast, our videos, participate with a lot of the blogs. We do that collaboratively, create screencast videos, do a lot with photography, and of course manage the social media aspect of it. We have spreadsheets and things like that to help us to manage all that. Currently working on a team that does the AI training for our district, both for staff and students. And you can feel free to contact me after this session with any questions or follow-up discussions. So just to kind of have like a little bit of an icebreaker within our live group, we want to see how many of these tips you may already be implementing, and just have a little bit of time of talking to a shoulder partner or sharing out with a group. So these top 10 tips, I won't go through them each one in detail during this video recording. They're here for you. I'll just go through them kind of quickly and see how many of them you already are implementing or you may want to adopt. So number one is having a Canva for Education account. Got to have that. Powerful tools that are in there, AI tools, text image generator, all for free. So if you're not aware of that, make sure you get plugged in with that. Know your target audience and know them well. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But be posting content on the platforms that your audience uses. So you have to know them well enough to know where they are, so that way the content you post they'll actually have access to and consume and hopefully interact with and be engaged with. You want to vary your types of content between text, video, audio, images, print, media, newsletters. You want to use, of course, email communication and have a website. Have a schedule and be consistent, whether it's once a month, once a week, whatever you pick, stay to it. Because your audience, if they get to where they're following you and you're inconsistent, then they'll be inconsistent, right? And get CapCut or another editor to edit videos, store and organize your media and content. So use folder systems, backup things, archive, have media that you can grab years down the road and repurpose. Interact with your audience by commenting and replying. So if your audience is replying and responding, make sure you follow through. Be present, right? Advertise your content information and make your audience aware where to find your content. If they don't know where you are, they may not find you. So make them aware explicitly where your content will be, and monitor your analytics and look for ways to improve. Now, we want to have a little bit of kind of a time to talk about some of the two important things that really this ISTE standard that we're basing all this on are important to have, which is your vision and your mission. So you want to have a vision statement, or your district already has one. You want to have access to it. You want to know it. You'll be actually providing that to your AI bot for collaboration. And you also want to know your mission. So you want to have a mission statement that defines your organization's purpose, and really kind of then you have a roadmap that helps you to achieve those goals. And this is where promoting your vision and mission is important, and especially to the various audiences that are involved. So here's how today is going to work. It's really a lot of independent work to where you get started on advancing your shared vision using AI to help you with ideas and collaboration, and of course social media platforms to be able to get the content to your audience. So we'll look at these 10 steps, and then the rest of the time really is for you to actually start literally with step one and getting an idea of and a game plan, a social media marketing plan, so you can get things going. And then we'll have some time for Q&A, and I'll be available during the workshop time to work with you individually, groups, if you brought someone with you from your school district, or of course, to help you with any questions and things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at these 10 steps. So this is why you want to have the bit.ly. So go ahead and click on here, and it'll open up to this. Let me go ahead and close this here so I have the most screen there. And scrolling down below this image I created with AI is a list of just a wide variety of tools and resources that you're going to use to advance your shared vision. Some of them include AI resources, and some of them are social media platforms. So the way this works is in the center are the 10 steps for advancing your shared vision, right? Mission, whichever you want to promote. It could be a message, whatever it is. It could be personal as well. Outside of education, the principles and skill sets that you're going to use today are going to help you, right? So what we want to do is on the left side of each step are your actions. I've helped you know exactly what you should be doing. And on the right are AI's action steps. And if you choose Poe or ChatGPT, whatever AI resource you're using, most of them should be able to accomplish the action steps that I have put here on the right. Some of them may have to be paid for in order for those features to be able to be implemented. For example, image generation may be something that it could be a paid platform. It depends on which tool you're using. A lot of them are integrating ideogram, and you can get free AI tools that'll also give you text image generation right in there. So let's go ahead and get started. The way this works is it's really kind of designed to be an independent activity where you can go through. This can take you weeks, months to develop. And I just want to kind of give you a rundown of where to get started, right? So this first part is, again, what the steps are, and in your steps and AI steps, and below are for you to actually, the space provided to go ahead and get your notes. So let's just do a couple together, and then you'll get the rhythm, and then you would go through the 10 steps. So again, if you haven't already, your district probably already has, define your vision and mission statement, right? And then identifying your target audience. This is important. And of course, you have messages for each audience. For example, in education, the messages we send teachers may not be the same messages we would send parents or that we would send students. So determining your audiences can be crucial because your message may vary to your different audiences. And so that's what you do as far as your steps. And you can see on the right, AI can help you advance. And you can see on the right, AI can help you identify your audience, and it can suggest messages for each audience. And then what you would do is down here, again, define your vision, your mission, that you're trying to advance. Get that explicitly defined so we know what we're dealing with, and then start understanding your audience, who your target audience is going to be, and how your messaging may vary depending on your audience. And as far as this video, I won't take the time to go into explicit detail for each of these because it's broken down for you, but you want to choose the right platform, right? And for example, if your students are on TikTok, then that's where you would want to put your content or consider putting your content. So once you complete a step and you do your job and you have AI help you with what it can do, you just complete each step as you go through. And this may be something that takes you quite a bit of time to be able to do and to accomplish. It's not like something you can do possibly with a 1 hour session like we are today. There may be meetings you have to have with stakeholders and leadership, things of that nature, to be able to get some of these steps completed. But you also want to just be typing in your notes and questions as you go through today's session. And again, I'll be here to help you with anything that you have via email, questions you may have about the session or the steps. So feel free to contact me through that way. So this video is rather kind of short because most of the session was just given time to go through each of the 10 steps, and then as much as you can. And then I'm always available for questions and support. So I appreciate it. I hope you got a lot out of the session. And email me if you have any questions. Thank you.